this is as close as we're getting to Oshkosh this year, unfortunately. It's really depressing. Couldn't get the damn door to close after we went, got everything else ready to go for the flight. Airplane was ready to go. Feel bad, really bad. You know, I think Howard really wanted to go. I know I really wanted to go. Just a tough day to have this happen. All right, here we go.
Okay, so while it looks like we're going IFR, we're actually going up into the haze. The residue of the fires out in Manitoba has made its way all the way to the East Coast. So, while I can't see very well out front, looking down, I'm certainly maintaining VFR. Well, due to some not so great camera work, I missed the approach and climb out of Rutland. But we broke out around 2,000 feet above the field there, which is almost 3,000 feet MSL. We executed the missed approach out over Lake Champlain, but we never really could see Fort Ticonderoga. As you can see though, we climbed up through some beautiful cirrus type clouds, and then we headed back toward Franklin County. So we're heading up to the airport. It is the 27th of July. We're supposed to be at Oshkosh right now. Pretty bummed about that. For those of you who aren't in the know, I haven't read the blog yet. I've published the blog, so it'll be hard for you to read it. But all set, ready to go. My buddy Howard and I, yesterday, 5:30, we get to the airport. We're all set. It's going to put us at Fisk, doing all the way through the approaches through Endeavor Lake, Green Lake, onto Ripon, and then on the Fisk, it's going to get us there around 12:30, 1 o'clock, going around the lakes to the south. So we're all set for a 6 o'clock takeoff. Even had an IFR in the system just in case. And get the airport plane out. It's already fueled, already loaded. Go to close the door, and the door won't close. Hard to believe. Complete utter bummer. We work it all day, basically around 12 o'clock. I finally went a little medieval on it and got the door to drop. And it was sort of what Dan had suggested it might be. It's a 220 motor, and one of the two power lines to the motor had been cut. It was a pretty poor design. They had a wire and a conduit that was forced to bend every time the door folded. It was a folding door, and eventually we went a little too high on this one, just a couple of 6 inches higher than prescribed, and the conduit had broken probably before, but it basically forced the conduit to cut through a wire. Kind of fooled us because for a little bit there after we dropped it, it remade the connection and it ran fine. But we put the multimeter on it, figured it out, and ended up going with I thought a pretty ingenious design. I'll show it to you guys later, but basically I used 2 3-wire extension cords wires, so they're already in a conduit and incredibly flexible as opposed to being metal. And you got the 6 wires out of that, wired it up last night, got it up and running. Okay, well, I thought I'd give you guys a demo of what caused us to miss Oshkosh. I'm gonna get stuck in the up position. Can we take a look at, see it coming down? Hard to see with the light, but there's that. We start to see the cable here. wiring cable. I might put a bungee on that, you know? So that basically got pinched, and that resulted in us not leaving at 5 in the morning, like 5:45, 6 o'clock like we planned on it. So we got it figured out what it was by noon, and basically could have left by maybe 4 o'clock when I had it fixed, and so now we're done. It was too hard, too many almonds in the wrong direction. But so that was it. So
we're making our own little air venture today. We're going to go up to, I think, 4,500 to get over the top of these mountains here. Hopefully I got the right mountain there. And we're going to go over to Island Pond, which is a little grass strip east of Newport. It's about 20 minutes away. And do a landing, check it out, see what's going on over there. I don't think there's anything going on over there, really. But the intent is just to have a little air venture of our own. So,
meet down with runway 24, switching over.
Okay, altimeter set 29908, which is Newport, which is the closest one I know. Field brief. 3214, we're going to land 32, 2,600 feet turf. Call it 1,200 feet field elevation. And fuel is in the tank we want it on now. So I'm going to set us to 2,200 feet for pattern altitude. Alright. It is a left-hand pattern where we're going. So kind of coming down 120 knots or through 4,200 for 2,200. The field I think I've got in sight, it's, you look out there, there's the southern end of the lake, and you can see a green spot just beyond that right before another little pond. So I believe that is the airfield. Been here before, don't power mixtures come full rich.
Solo traffic, 200 Birdie by Yankee, practicing 180 precision approach short base with finals 240 Tango.
Okay, so now we're going to be up Island Pond traffic now, 122.9. Check, yep, that's what it is. Island Pond traffic, experimental 95, Victor Tango's an RV 5 miles to the northwest to be entering a left downwind for 32, low approach and then back around for a full stop. I think it's a nice, quaint little town. I'm thinking this could be like a fall picnic stop kind of deal. There's the airfield. There's 2,200 leveling off. Power's coming up to 14.
As we approach the airfield from the northwest, we pass directly over the town of Island Pond and the pond that it's named after. We configured the aircraft and started our approach.
Going a little bit low, coming right. Left of course. So right rudder, looks like a little left to right wind. Okay, now we're a little high, a little fast, coming down. Looks pretty good to me. I don't know, there's some birds on it. Gonna execute a low approach. Power's coming up. Wind's a little bit from the left, flaps are coming up.
After checking the runway conditions, here we are going around, making our approach for an actual landing at Island Pond Airport.
Light picture's looking good. And we don't need to land short because we're in grass. It's going to come and land quickly. There we go, landing. 68, power's off. Holding it to ground effect. There we go.
Angle, push.
Definitely not smooth. But no brakes here. Just let it roll on out. Boost pump is off, strobes are off. We're gonna lean. Flaps are coming up. Boy, it was it was gonna stop if I wanted it to or not. Okay.
Here she is, our beautiful off-road machine, the RV10, sitting comfortably in the turf at the Island Pond Airport, 1 Bravo 6. We did a little recce. This looks like a great place to come visit in the fall. Picnic tables, and it's going to be beautiful foliage.
That was a little bumpy. So we're kind of keeping the stick aft. I'm not sure it's going to help anything. We'll get the flaps when we get a little closer. I want to leave the flaps up. Oops, I'm not sure about what that was. I'm going to just keep a little bit of speed. We are going to drop the flaps before we get down there, and I want to make the turn just a tad more speed than normal. So flaps will be up. All right, so I think we turned right last time, so we're going to turn left. So we got 2,600 feet about midfield. If we aren't airborne by midfield, we're going to abort, and we'll figure out what we're doing wrong there. So flaps are starting to come down now. And so here we go, power's coming up, mixture, boost pump, strobes, prop. Okay, here we go, power's up. Stick is aft. There's the stick aft, there's the nose is up, we're letting it roll.
Angle, push.
All right, floating away about 45 knots. Flaps are coming. Keeping the nose up to get the flaps, keep below flap speed. Okay, flaps are up, nose is coming down. Alright, there was a positive rate of climb, so that was pretty fun. I haven't done that before. So mixture's full rich, prop is up. A little rushed at the end there, but that's okay. It ended up working out okay. Okay, so here we are coming back to Franklin County. We're about 5 miles to the east of it. We're ending our, it's not Oshkosh, but we're going to make the best of it adventure here. Looks like a little bit of weather coming to the west. It's supposed to be thunderstorms in Oshkosh today. I don't wish bad on anybody, but hey, it's an excuse for me not to feel bad about not being there. So it is only a very tempo condition in the afternoon. I'm sure it won't be bad. But anyway. Franklin County traffic. Harvey is 2 miles to the north, in for the left brake, runway 19, Franklin County. One potato, 2 potato, rolling. Power's back. Keep the nose on the horizon. Get a little climb there, that's alright. There's 100 knots. Turn it downwind, 80 knots, 1,200 feet. There we go, perfect. Mixture, prop, boost pump. And we're gonna make it a full stop first pass just because that is freaking cool. 80 knots, perfect pattern, 1,000 feet. All right, now I'm feeling cocky, but that's not what I meant to sound like, but it's just saying it worked out good. Okay. 70 knots. Down just to 70 knots. Okay. Pounding in.
Angle, push.
Not bad. A little bit cocked.
Angle,
just a little
push.
bit.
Angle,
Aero
push.
braking. Down. Flaps are coming back.